It's only, I'd say, like 3 minutes in. It's not really you know what I really need to start doing? So before I get on here, because really when I get on here, I'm just kind of venting, from being honest. I'm really just venting. It's a it's like a creative space for me to put my thoughts somewhere, right? I often journal. It's something I've done for a long time, but I'm trying to expand, expand. I want to become better at speaking. So, in order for me to be better at speaking, I have to get comfortable with my voice. I am a person, I'm not the most comfortable with my own voice, which is might be surprising to some because I talk a lot. You feel me? If you ask anybody about me, they say that nigga don't know when to shut the hell up. But that is only that's like a passion thing. You know, I'll talk, talk, talk. But when I hear my own voice, like in recordings or in video, I often don't like the way that I sound. So, but I learned it's more just like being comfortable with hearing your own voice. So I've gotten real comfortable with my own thoughts, but I need to get more comfortable with my own voice. All right. With that being said, with that being said, what I wanted to go over today was, since it is Valentine's Day, since it is Valentine's Day, we're gonna go Songs of Solomon, right? Oh, then days I long for the things you do. We 5 minutes in. Songs of Solomon. Solomon's Song of Songs. Right? So so what that looks like is this. She. Should I sing? Should I sing it? Should I sing it? It's a song, right? Should I try to sing it? so, all right. So, Solomon's Song of Songs. She, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is more delightful than wine. Pleasing is the fragrance of your perfumes. Your name is like perfume poured out. No wonder the young woman love you. They love me. Take me away with you. Let's hurry. Let the king bring me to his chambers. We rejoice and delight in you. We will praise your love more than wine. How right they are to adore you. Dark I am, dark am I, yet lovely. Daughters of Jerusalem, dark like tents of cedar. Cater, dark I dark am I, yet lovely. Daughters of Jerusalem. We have ourselves a black queen. Like the tense curtains of Solomon, do not stare at me because I am darkened by the sun. My mother's sons were angry with me and made me take care of the vineyards. My own vineyard I had to neglect. Tell me, you whom I love, where you graze your flock and where you rest your sheep. At midday, why should I be like a veiled woman beside the flocks of your friends? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. I've never read this. I've never read this before. If you do not know the most beautiful woman, follow the tracks of the sheep and graze your young goats. By the tents of the shepherds, he. I liken you. So this is a conversation, right? This is a conversation. This is a conversation. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. It's not really my vibe. Not really my vibe. I'm not really getting what I want to get from it. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go here. First Corinthians. All right. This is more my vibe. Okay. This is more my vibe. I feel like we could do some real damage here. Okay. So, but I want to go to here though. All right. Yeah, ready? We're gonna go First Corinthians 13. Okay. This is all right. If I speak in tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I speak in tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. Right? So, do you guys know what a gong is? Do you know what a gong is? Do you? What about you in the back? You know what a gong is? No? Figures. A gong is just the Asian thing. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but what they'll do is there'll be like a like a metal circle, like a metal plate, and they'll go boing. That's a gong. Yeah, and it's resounding. You know how it vibrates and it just. That's a gong. Clanging cymbal. Yeah, I know what cymbals are. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body of hardship that I may boast but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is patient. You know, I often struggle with this, the patience that comes with love. Actually, I wouldn't necessarily say I struggle with it. It's something that I've learned to accept. What I would say is that, you know, the patient coexisting with the patience of love sometimes can be troubling. Is what I would like to say. That's probably a better way to word it. Just meaning that like I understand love is patient. I'm willing to be patient for love. You feel me? I take my time with things, right? But you know, my flesh be wanting to rush things sometimes, which we all know this. But you know, love is kind. Love is kind. To me, that means like my love shouldn't be selfish, right? My love shouldn't be selfish. And you think about love, right? A lot of people think about love. Let's sidetrack a little bit because love is kind. Love is kind, right? You think about love, and a lot of times it could be overwhelming, right? Because it's like, what is love? Me, for a long time, long time, I struggled with that, like not necessarily knowing what love meant to me, right? I had ideas, right? I had ideas, but I didn't necessarily um I couldn't really put my finger on it, right? But I loved. I knew I had capability to love because I love friends, family, but to show love and to be in love was something I struggled with. But ultimately, regardless as to whether um I was in a situation or not in a situation, I do believe love to be kind. It should be. It should be. There's no reason for anything. Honestly, like I didn't learn now in life, there's no reason to be not kind in any manner. In any manner, in any circumstance, being kind is usually what's gonna get you furthest in life. Maybe not immediately, but ultimately. Maybe not immediately, but ultimately. Just be patient because love is also patience. All right, all right. Love is kind. Love, it does not envy, which means I if I claim to love you, I'm not gonna be jealous of you. You feel me? Like if my love for you, my love won't be jealous, my love won't envy, my love wants you to prosper. You feel me? My love wants me to prosper. Right? You think about, God's love, right? Because there's a standard for love, right? I remember that used to be my issue. Because I used to be like, what is the standard for love? What is the standard? Because you hear a lot of music, you hear a lot of poems, you hear a lot of different depictions of love or what people claim love to be, right? Even growing up, you might be on social media, might be thinking like, oh, because this couple fights and argues and they willing to go to bat about each other, that's love. Or because this couple does that's the version of love, and comparison is the thief of joy. So if you never understand what love means to you, you'll be stuck like basing your version of love off other people's version of love. And that's where a relationship with God becomes even more important because that is love. God is love, right? God gives you a standard for what love should be, right? God is loving no matter what. No matter what, God is loving. God is so loving. He gives you choice. Are you following? You feel me? So it's love is not controlling. Love is not, hey, I'm gonna keep you here, or love is not, hey, I'm a, I'm gonna tell you this and make you think that. It's not manipulative. Love is accepting. You feel me? Love also lets go. Love also lets go, and that's all right. That is all right. That is all right. That is all right. Um, it does not boast. It is not proud. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Oh my gosh. Like, are we, are we, are we following chat? Are we locked in chat? Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there's knowledge, it will pass away. You know what? While y'all here, I'm gonna make a video for my Instagram. I'm gonna make a video for my Instagram. And I don't never make videos for my Instagram, especially not while I'm spending time with you guys, right? But we're gonna do that. First of all, let me get